We haven't had addressed this issue completely in a twist and 360 politics and blue, but today, hey, we say we are going to do it because that's where you can only come and have this kind of realistic analysis, of course, where you can have the realistic analysis on this specific election and in realistic terms without filter or spin. Just 1 year away from another general election, in theory, elections are meant to represent renewal, a moment where citizens promises against reality. But across Nigeria today, what dominates the public mood is not excitement, it's exhaustion. This episode examines Nigeria's economic hardship, insecurity, crisis, physical contradictions, and the deafening concern around direction of the political system, from rising inflation and currency devaluation to insecurity across multiple regions, from fuel subsidy removal to questions of accountability. This analysis explores a widening gap between policy promised and lived reality. Let's go. And we're coming back. Got the wires of the street. Unplug the lies, reveal what's unseen. Switch down bullets together. No filters, just truth. Time to awaken. Challenge their proof. Cut the wires, shatter the screen. Unplug the lies, reveal what's unseen. Twist on 360, no filters, just truth. Time to awaken, challenge their proof. Yes, time to awaken and challenge their proof. Nigeria now stand just 1 year away from another election. In theory, elections are supposed to represent renewal moment when citizens measure promised against reality, when leadership is judged not by slogans but by results. Yet across Nigeria today, what dominates the discourse is completely different. What dominates the public mood is not excitement, it's exhaustion. And it is sickening and very sad that after all this time around, what is now occupying the public mood is exhaustion. This is a country confronting excruciating economic hardship, punishing insecurity at the same time. Markets across the nation reflect pain. The cost of food continues to rise astronomically. Transportation has become unbearable for ordinary workers. Salaries remain stagnant while inflation climbs relentlessly. What many Nigerians are experiencing is not simply inflation, but a deeper economic squeeze, a form of double digit stagflation where prices rise but economic opportunity refuses to expand. What a nation and what a renewed hope era we are in. Families struggle to survive each week. When the current administration campaigned in 2022, the promise was clear. Nigerians were told to expect a new economic down. The slogan was renewed hope. The government argued that bold reforms were necessary to rebuild the economy. One of the first major decisions was taken by this administration. One of the first major decisions that was taken at the Eagle Square was the first day that the President Tinubu was running the removal of fuel subsidy. Nigerians were told that the funds saved from that subsidy would be redirected at development, infrastructure, welfare programs, and long term economic stability. Devaluation of currency in the name of stability and sustainability. But many Nigerians see today, but what many Nigerians see today is completely different, something very different. Instead of relief in the country, we are witnessing an astronomical rise in the cost of living, transportation cost surged, food prices climbed, electricity tariffs rose, and without electricity in itself, after the promise that without power in 2 years, don't vote for me. That's exactly how this administration promises Nigerians. And Nigerians are not forgetful of all these promises. Huh? He promises that if there is no electricity in 2 years, then don't vote for me. And he says that I asked for the job